Hello everyone and welcome to Vintage Witching. I make junk journals, I make junk journal kits, I sell some ephemera packs, and there are some other vintage goodies in the shop as well, which I'll link somewhere below, probably in the description. And I wanted to come here today just to talk a little bit about this very special journal that I just made recently. So yeah, this journal is very special to me because I actually made it using one of the junk journal kits that was originally in the shop. Here's a quick look at the junk journal kit that I used to make this journal. And I did this to kind of, get a little bit of inspiration and, get a good feel for the junk journal kits that I sell and make sure that they are very packed with everything you would need. And so this is the result. There's very little to this junk journal that I added aside from what was available in the pack itself, maybe some tea-dyed pages, some ribbon. That's about it. Everything else was available in the pack. So this is a beautiful little charm here. I always like to add charms to every journal I make. This one is made with glass and crystal beads. I also attached these lovely ribbons that have this little decorative bead on it as well. The cover of this journal I'm in love with. I find it so beautiful, and it has little space here to put some things. I just wrote journal there, some lace ribbon. I sewed on this button, which I love how it looks. It kind of looks like a door handle. And so yeah, this ribbon wraps around, gives another place to tuck some things in here. These pages are vintage music sheets. They are available in quite a few junk journal kits in the shop already. Some of them are from the 60s, 70s, 80s, but some of them go as far back as the early 1900s, so they're bordering on antique. Some lovely printed pages here. This whole journal itself kind of has a very vintage nature spirit to it, which I love. Here's some stapled ribbon. I love how the staple detail comes out. Some people prefer it, some people do not, but we all have our own preferences, of course. These pages are not old, they're actually new from magazines that I've, find around a little bit. These ones it's from a garden magazine, which I love because it kind of puts a lot of life into the journal. This section here is a pocket section. I added some scraps from the journal kit into this journal so that you can keep playing around with those. A little handmade tag here, cutouts. Yeah, the spirit of this journal also seems to hold a lot of butterflies. Here's a little mini notebook. I love adding these to the journals. Most journals I make have these inside. It's a little mini book inside a mini book. Why not? Here's some more scraps and tags. Some of this cardstock is really lovely. This was a bookmark that was in the kit. I didn't want to do too much to it because, of course, whoever might fall in love with this journal and purchase it for their own, I figured they'd want to play around with this, color it in, decorate it how you want. This little section here is another pocket section, but it's made from a vintage magazine ad. I think it's a travel ad. Some little well-known names around there. Here's some more goodies in the pockets. I think this is it's a note page. Put something special on there. These pages are really just from old vintage books. Some more lovely butterflies. I love making these little extra spaces to write down your thoughts and feelings and little quotes that might inspire you. These are little sections that I put into practically every journal. Some journals have 1, 2, or 3 sections like this. You can request more or less depending on what your expectation for that journal is. I usually put about 10 pages in each section. These are tea-dyed pages. Sometimes it's just clear white paper, depends on the spirit of the journal. Held together with a clip. Some more lovely pages. Another stapled embellishment here with a little bit of everything on it. Really spreading that spirit across the whole book. I really think that journals, for me personally, it's important for a journal to have a particular character that runs through the whole thing. I really like that. This is a green leopard print sort of page. I love that. Some more music pages. I stamp around, leisurely around the journal. Here's another magazine cutout here. Some more nature. You make me feel like I can fly. Another stapled ribbon. Here's the second section of this journal. I think this one only has 2. Again, if you prefer any number of them, let me know. Here's another little pocket at the end with, I do believe, a poem. Yeah, I didn't want to chop this one up. I left it complete. Some more scraps and cutouts. I think this is just an old vintage image. Last but not least, I think this is the last pocket area. Beautiful flower there. When nothing goes right, go left. Indeed we should. Last little nature image there, and concluding with a made with love stamp. I always add that. So of course I like to make the covers of these journals rather strong. They're double layered and often sewn. I do have journals that have fabric covers, but these, as I mentioned, were made from specific kits, so I just used what I had from that kit. I'll also show you here, these rings are easily opened and easily clip closed, so you can move things around or add things as you want. And if ever you purchase a journal from me and you really believe that you're going to just stuff it with tons more stuff, maybe you're not just a writer, you're also a journal junkie who likes to cram more things in there, you could always request upon purchase, just message me and I'll actually switch these out for larger rings. It's not a problem. And yeah, these journals kind of give me the feeling that they'd be best suited for people who really like to bring their journals around with them. You know, sometimes you don't want to miss that opportunity if you think of a poem or a thought, or if you have a great experience out and you'd like to write it down as soon as possible so you don't forget anything. So these are really, I call them pocket journals or diaries. They make great little gifts. So I'll be sharing more soon. This is what this came out to be. I'm really proud of it. I think it's really lovely. This one I think is already in the shop, so you can go have a look there if you'd like. If you enjoyed my creation, you can always subscribe and come back for more. And you know, if you like this video, like it, and I'm hopefully gonna see you guys again soon and make some more content. Thanks for watching, and I wish you a lovely day.